The Brooklyn Nets did a big trade yesterday. They traded 20 million first round picks and for no reason they traded Jarrett Allen. I don't really get it. I don't know why the Cavs had to be involved. Yeah, I don't know. So they traded Jarrett Allen to the Cavs for no apparent reason, and they traded Karis LeVert and Torian Prince also for no apparent reason. I don't know why anyone sent anything to the Cavs, to be honest. You gotta explain that to me. DM me or something. Explain that to me. I don't get why. Why did the Cavs get anything? I don't think that Bucks first round pick was that important because the Bucks are going to be a top five seed. It's going to be somewhere between 26 and 30. It's basically a second round pick. I don't know, man. I don't know how these GMs think. They're pretty stupid. So, on, I'm saying they're pretty stupid, and I'm expecting them to do something smart right now. As you can see by the title of this video, I want the Clippers to trade Paul George to the Nets for Kyrie Irving. I think it solves problems for both teams. I think the Clippers need a playmaker, and I think the Nets need defense. The Nets don't need Kyrie Irving right now. They got James Harden, a really, really, really all-time great ball handler. He can run the offense. They got Kevin Durant, can also run the offense for periods of time. They need a 3-and-D player. And I know all the memes and everything, but there's probably not a better 3-and-D player in the league than Paul George. So that's what I think the Nets try and go and get. I think it could work, like Kyrie Irving for Paul George in a second round pick or something like that, or just straight up. Because I know Kyrie Irving is a better player, but Paul George fits the team more, and I think Kyrie Irving with Kawhi Leonard is just a godly team. Because right now the Lakers is the main competition for the Clippers, and the Lakers got a playmaker who can, of course, score. LeBron James is LeBron James at the end of the day. And they got Anthony Davis, and a guy who can score and defend. So they got a scoring playmaker and a guy that can score and defend. While they got two guys that can score and defend on the Clippers, and that's it. They don't got that scoring playmaker like the Lakers. Their primary ball handler either isn't that good of a playmaker or can't score like LeBron. So, let's say they did put Reggie Jackson, who can probably play make a bit. He's not going to be able to score like LeBron James. So they're going to need to, that's the biggest issue with the Clippers right now. They got wings, they got defense, they got a good big in Zubac and Serge Ibaka. They got two really good bigs. They need a playmaker, man. They can't win without a playmaker. And the Nets, they got too much playmaking right now, and they got too little defense. I think they need a backup big. There are a lot of bigs right now. I think what's his name? Not Bismack Biyombo. The guy that was on his name is not coming to mind right now. Oh, Ayin Mahimi, I think that's his name. He was on the Wizards. Yeah, that guy would fit really good with the Nets right now. A backup big. And they don't need any more offense. Like Kyrie Irving is really extra on the team now. Maybe they can trade Spencer Dinwiddie for a real backup big. I don't know. No one comes to mind right now. Maybe they can trade Spencer Dinwiddie and stuff for Andre Drummond. That'd be a really, really good trade. If they can get Andre Drummond, him and DeAndre Jordan fill up the center position, and they can trade Paul George. I mean, they can trade for Paul George. Yeah, that would be a starting lineup of Harden and Shamet in the backcourt, George and Durant, and DeAndre Jordan. That's a really good team. And if they can trade for Drummond or whoever, that'd be a really good team. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Nets should trade for Paul George? I would, but I don't know why they traded for James Harden and not included Kyrie Irving in the deal, to be honest. I don't know why they traded Jarrett Allen to the Cavs. I don't know why. The Cavs didn't give up any players. I don't believe they did. Only Dante Exum, but that's a pretty shit player. All right, thanks.